Blessings, everyone. This is Yanni, the only LOCologist. Today, I want to do a video on how stress can affect your hair, which contributes to hair loss. There are three main ways that you lose your hair. Everybody talk about alopecia or traction alopecia, but today I want to talk about the more holistic part of it, even the spiritual part of it, how stress, like how the things we're going through in life can have a huge impact on our hair. All right, but before I start, I just want to thank all the subscribers who have been subscribing to me from when I used to be on Instagram and I used to write blogs. All right, and a lot of you are still with me when I have my little radio talk show with Nina from Men with LOCS. I just want to give a big thanks, a big shout out to all of you. All right, to the new people who are now subscribing. I don't like to use the word following, but who's now subscribing to whether it's Facebook, not Instagram. I'm hardly on that. I'm never on that anymore. But YouTube. My videos is not about tutorials. Let me just save you the time and the energy. If that's what you're looking for, my video is not about that. If you are part of the LOC community or you want to start LOCs, my videos, my knowledge, and it is knowledge, is about a holistic care of your hair from on the inside out, basing on what you eat, even your spiritual state. You would be surprised the impact these things can have on your hair, okay? YouTube, all you have to put in the search engine and you can get anybody that's doing a tutorial for interlocking, styling, braiding, all that stuff. I've even seen tutorials on how to comb out your locks. If that's what you're looking for, you can find it on somebody else's page, all right? But for the people who really want to get that holistic journey to enjoy their disrespectful mane, however you want to keep it, whether you have fine hair, coarse hair, long locks, short locks, whatever, thick locks, skinny locks, for those of you that just want to enjoy your hair and want to experience the journey in a more positive way, then that's where my videos come in, okay? So I hope that explains it. Feel free to unsubscribe if I am not who you're looking for. I promise you I wouldn't even notice it. All right. So today I'm going to do a voiceover. After I'm done yakking and talking, I'm going to post pictures of two clients. I have hundreds of clients that sits in my chair here in Jersey or in Georgia who deals with hair falling out suddenly. And these are healthy people, like, you know, their hair was falling out while they were coming to me, okay? So I'm going to post pictures and I'm going to do voiceover on it. First young lady, she's younger than me even, she's in her mid to late 20s. Her hair was falling out during the time she was taking care of her ailing mother who has transitioned, and that stress has had a huge impact on her hair. Okay, the second lady was a change in her job, a new boss who wasn't so kind to her, and that has taken a toll on her hair. All right, the purpose of this video is to show that, you know, when we think of stress, we think about like a death in the family or a divorce, a broken relationship or whatever. It could be something simple as, I've had a client years ago, she was trying to buy a new house, all right, and her hair fell out. I met her in Florida, in Georgia. She came up from Florida, and her hair fell out. She said, Yanni, it wasn't no man, it wasn't nothing like that. I was trying to buy a house, and it was so stressful my hair fell out, all right. Even myself, my husband and I have been working on starting 2 new LLC companies, which I'll talk more in future videos, introduce you guys to that. And it's only recently I was telling my mother, it started taking a toll on me. You know, some of my clients, I showed you guys it, my hair shedded in the back, all right? This is a time for you to be aware if you're going through it, all right? It's to stop getting it manipulated, all right? Definitely stop getting it, whether you're doing it yourself or you're going by someone to get it done. Stop having it retwisted, interlocking, whatever you're doing to retighten your hair, you need to stop and just give the hair time, the follicles time to recuperate, to recover, all right? The best way to explain it is, most of us, well, I did, some of us have broken limbs when we were kids, or even as adults. I broke my leg years ago when I was a child. And why do doctors put a cast on it? So that it's not moving, so it could heal better, right? So you're not doing anything with the broken limb. Your hair is kind of the same way. The broken part of it is the shedding, the hair falling out from the stress. The best thing you can do for it is leave it alone. Leave it alone. Women, you have the best opportunity to leave your hair alone, because we could pull off some stuff like wrap our hair up. If you could, hopefully you could pull that off at your job or whatever, like me wearing my Tams, you know. you could figure it out. You could put rollers in your hair. You could do stuff with it. All right, men, I know it's a little hard, but you got to work around it, okay, on how to leave your hair alone so it can replenish itself. Like I always say, the body has a way of healing itself. So watch these pictures, okay, and I'm going to go into more explanation on this. All right, see you guys in a bit. Okay, so the first client I'm showing is Elizabeth. Elizabeth is from Boston, and one day she texted me and sent me these pictures saying her hair is falling out. You guys can see the areas that her hair is falling out or was falling out, and she was like, Yanni, I need to come and see you. You need to fix this. And my advice to her was to please leave her hair alone. I told her what to do, what vitamins to take, which I'll mention at the end of this video. And she did it. I told her I don't want to see you for 6 months. You and I are going to break up. We're going to take a break from each other because at the time she was dealing with her mother's, her mother was transitioning, passing away. And it had a huge effect on her. Once she was able to take all my information and apply it to her hair and be patient. I always ask my clients when they have breakage or damage here, how patient are you? Because this didn't happen overnight. But as you guys can see, the areas that the hair had thinned, it had completely grew back. This was pure patience. There was nothing she could have done about her mother passing away, but she did a good job taking care of her mother. But at the end, she reaped the rewards. And this is how her hair grew back. You can see the smile on her face, and I post a picture up all the time on Facebook to show people what patience does. I didn't use any full locks, wrap the hair up with, or anything like that. I just used her own new growth that she took her time. Oh, you gotta love that smile. That she took her time to grow. Okay. So now I'm about to show you the second client. Okay, so this is Erica. Erica is a Georgia client. Erica hair was falling out while she was coming to me. She's been my client for many, many years, and this is due to a change in her job. And she had no clue her hair was thinning this bad. I told her. And what I did was I was like, Erica, like my previous client, we're just going to do around the affected area. Hers was just like smack dab in the center, the areas that was thinning, because that was her stress spots. We have different stress spots, okay? Some in the back, some on the top, some in the middle, some of the sides. Hers is in the middle. And so I'll do around and just leave that affected area for almost 9 months. And luckily it grew back. I waited until she had new growth for about 2-3 inches of new growth. This is not done, as I said previously, no extensions, no full locks, nothing like that. I just use her own new growth to strengthen her hair. All right. Again, all it takes is patience. Okay, I'm back. I hope you enjoy those, not just enjoy, but understand those pictures that I showed you, all right, with the two clients, and I went into detail. As I said before in the pictures, please understand that the last thing you want to do is, if your hair is thinning, do not go to someone or do it yourself and wrap extensions around it, full locks, protective sides. You do not want to do that. That makes absolutely no sense. It's going to be worse because it's not growing. First of all, it's not organic to your hair. Your hair is organic. You're adding something that's inorganic. All right. So as your hair grows, this heavy thing is just going to taunt on the follicles and it's going to make it worse. It's going to cause more thinning. All right. And I know the video, the picture showed how it was fixed. But let's talk about really quickly. I have a bunch of information on minerals, vitamins that facilitates with hair replenishing or hair regrowing. We'll be here all day. And I know some of you think I talk too much. So my husband's like, don't forget the other stuff. I'm like, nope. Just adding 2 of them today. As time goes on, I'll do more of these type of videos talking about stuff like MSM, which everybody should be using that thing. It's amazing. The benefits of vitamin D, how deficiencies have a huge impact on our hair. I've been learning so much. I'm constantly teaching myself, constantly evolving, right? But today I just want to talk about, added on to what you just saw, These are what my clients use that has helped their hair to grow back. Bee pollen, I'm going to add the link below. Don't worry, it's added in the comment section or the caption section, all right? Mine is finishing because I always let my clients taste it. Please, if you're allergic to honey, it's obvious you should not be taking this. You don't need to put in the comment section, I can't take that because I'm allergic. It's obvious, don't take it, okay? Anyway, so bee pollen, some of you may have heard about Rogaine with minoxidil. That's something men and women with male pattern baldness use. Rogaine is a brand name. Minoxidil is found in bee pollen. And bee pollen has amino acids in it. And your hair has, your follicles, your strands is made with amino acids. The protein in your hair called keratin is made from amino acids, all right? So this does wonders. My husband was the one that found it, a young lady who does not have locks. She was dealing with the same thing I just spoke about. Her hair was falling out, and somebody told her about it. She started taking a teaspoon a day, and her hair was growing so much, I guess she wanted short hair, that she said every 2 to 3 weeks she had to cut her hair. And when my husband told me, I was like, yeah, she exaggerates and she's full of it. But me being who I am, I said, okay, let me research this for my clients. What made me started taking it is that it's anti-inflammatory. And you guys always see me with the brace on my hand. I have carpal tunnel tendonitis arthritis, which is occupational from doing work for all these years, and it's now taking a toll on me. It has had a huge impact on my joint pain, my back pain, everything. What it did, it made my hair grow like crazy. So my hair is only 8 years old, and it's already by my butt, all right? That's what it does. This thing here, it tastes, it's like little granules. I know you guys can't see it. It smells like dried up honey. It tastes kind of, it's an acquired taste. Like 3% of the people that taste it, they were like, yeah. But the other percent, the 97% was like, oh, it's like dried up honey. If you don't like the taste, just sprinkle it on like your oatmeal, your salad or whatever. Me, I take it straight, a teaspoon every day. I just drink water behind it. All right. The next thing is biotin. I like this liquid biotin. Again, I'm going to add the link below. All right. It comes with a little dropper. You fill the dropper to half, and then you drop it in your mouth every night. All right. Sorry, that's my husband sneezing in the back. He walked away and thought he would be quiet. I know you guys heard that. Anyway, so biotin is B7. All right. It's water soluble. So whatever your body does not need, it's gonna go away. You're gonna pass it out. All right. The thing with biotin, I know some of you is like, well, I take the pills, whatever. I've known people who said they took the pills and it didn't help them. But as far as I can see, a lot of my clients that's taking the liquid, it has helped them. All right. Maybe because it's absorbed faster. I don't know. You can give it a try. All right. Again, do your research on these things. If it does not, like if you have thyroid, you may not want to take biotin. All right. Don't just take things that, even if it's me, don't just take something because, oh, it's Yanni the lockologist say take it and her clients here grow. It's going to, no, do your research first. I tell my clients this all the time. I could be a crazy person talking out of my ass. Do your own research and see how this could work for you. All right. Most importantly, last but not least, drink lots of water. Water, water, water. I can't stress this enough. Why water is so important, the most obvious, because it nourishes your organs. Your hair grows from your largest organ, which is your skin. I've said this hundreds of times. Your diet is a huge part of your hair process. It's a huge part of every part, your being. Your diet has a huge part of your mental and your spiritual state. I would know, even though I'm vegan, my husband, if I eat dumb shit, I feel so sluggish and ridiculous. Like, I feel horrible. So I have to constantly eat properly. Okay? Secondly, be aware of your, this is what I was saying earlier. My knowledge is about also the spiritual part of it. I posted something the other day about be careful about who touches us, who touches our head. And many of you are jumping from person to person to person, looking for that perfect locks or suffering from lock envy. And you wonder why your hair is not acting right. You have way too much energy touching you. You may not even have stress in your life. What you have is too much stressful people touching you. I'm going to talk about this in another video another time, but just an introduction in it. You have way too much stressful people touching you. Stop jumping from chair to chair to chair. You've been by Michelle, Tyrone, Kevin. Too many people touch you. All right? For those of you who have that one person who you're doing your own hair, kudos. All right, but also you still have to be aware of your surroundings. Energies is so transference. That is why those of you who met me in person know I work by myself. I tell clients when they come, don't bring nobody else with them. And that's some of them person I said, like, no, we're not going to do that. Because energy, I'm touching the most important part of your head, which is your ori. That's what Orisha or Yoruba people call it, your head, your main chakra. All right, I can't have all of that around me. Okay, I can't have it all around the client. So that is the spiritual side of it. Protect your energy. Sometimes it may not even be the type of stress that everybody has, like, you know, a broken relationship, like I mentioned, an illness, you know, somebody passing away or passed away. Sometimes it's just the energy that's around you that is so stressful, it connects to you. If you understand the law of attraction, you will understand what I'm saying. Like, wow, this makes a lot of sense. We all will be saying, you know, she talk a lot, but she be making some sense. All right. So I hope you enjoy these videos. Just really quickly, I work only by appointment. To my Georgia people, I am not taking bookings for Georgia just yet. I have to put a cap on it. All right, though I'll be back in July. You guys can stop calling me and ask me about Georgia. I can't take any new clients for Georgia just yet. I don't know when I would, but when I do, I'm going to post it up on social media. The second thing is I work only by appointment. Please call. I'll try my best to call you back, okay? I hope my videos help you. In the future, we'll be doing some major videos that's not even related to LOCS. I'll be inviting a lady who cured herself with lupus. She doesn't even have LOCS. I will have a transgender young man with his family talking about what it's like to be transgender. I've decided to use my forum to talk about things that's really affecting the world right now. Other than LOCS, there's so many things happening in the world, and we, like, the LOCS community is so obsessive and so cultish. Like, you know, there's other shit happening in the world besides your hair, right? So there's so much in the future that stay tuned. There's some crazy videos that will be coming up. I'm going to reopen Yanni's chair, where when somebody sits in my chair, we have a discussion. Mental illness in the Black community, talking about depression, how Black people, we are holding this inside and we are suffering in silence, okay? If you have a story you think you want to tell and sit in my chair, you do not have to have LOCS, all right? But you want to sit in my chair and we have a discussion, I interview you, hit me up, let me know, okay? I'm excited to talk to some of you guys. Be blessed. Alafia. Today I'm off, so I'm going back to bed after I post this, all right? Love you guys. Ashe.